Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is the day after the 50% tariffs which have come into play. So, from today onwards, will be a very different kind of market. And I think one should be optimistic rather than being pessimistic, which most people seem to be. And Ganesha happened yesterday. I hope all of you celebrated Ganesha with all the devotion and fervor. At least we did it, and we are very happy, and we are looking forward to a great year. And so long as Ganesha is with us, I think everything will go smooth because he is the person who will take care of all the obstacles. He'll remove it for us. Now, that is not only hope. Hope is always based on some facts. If hope is based on facts, then the reality will always happen as what we think it will happen. So now what has happened yesterday, day for yesterday, was that the markets fell down. Before that, I would like to emphasize that while the 50% tariffs have come in yesterday, uh, the following sectors are exempt. One is autos, auto parts, iron, steel, aluminium, copper and its products, pharma, electronics, like chips, mobile, tablets, and PCBs. So on Tuesday, the market gave up in the last 1 hour. To be honest, I was not expecting that it will give up in the last 1 hour because I thought the news has been discounted. Because somewhere in the mid session, the markets started going up, fighting back. Of course, they never went above the morning highs, but that was slight disappointment. But there was also an opportunity for us to buy into stocks. We bought into various stocks, which I put it on my Telegram group. We also bought into gold bees and silver bees. I had moved away from gold. Now we have re-entered last week. I'm bullish on gold. I'm very bullish on silver. But you need patience. If you are expecting something to happen today in any of the stocks after the tariffs, I think you may be sorely disappointed because the gift nifty is talking of a 90-point drop. Anyway, it could drop further. We don't really care too much. There's a lot of talk on the Nifty coming below 24,750. It is only a number because you see there's always balancing on Tuesday, for instance. We had 40 stocks coming lower, only 10 stocks on the Nifty going up, and some of the stocks lost up to 4%, which in my opinion is a overreaction. But many times market overreacts and it doesn't settle down in one day. Maybe it may take 2 days, maybe it may take a week. It doesn't matter in the long run because we have seen the bulls climb walls of worry. So long as liquidity is there, I don't think one should worry about the squiggles about a particular number, Fibonacci that fell down, this Bollinger Band happened. I've been studying, technical analysis in 1993, and I know many a time these numbers, these analysis, these trend lines, they don't work. That's why people put stop loss and technical analysis. Stop losses are triggered. So anyway, whatever it may be, so market based, I faced a broad based selling. It was up to 4:1. Declines were 4:1, which in retrospect is expected because people don't know and market doesn't like uncertainty. Uh, then we have FIs and DIs as I expected in the morning on Tuesday that FIs will be net sellers because there was a Sai Life Sciences, a big block deal about 2,500 crores or something. Plus, they have been regularly selling. So on Tuesday, we had selling of 6,500 crores from the FIIs. DIs beat them by buying up to 7,000 crores. There was a net buying of 544 crores. Now, you see, Trump has put tariffs on us, and the Trump's chelas are all talking of India is responsible for the Ukraine war, which is the most stupid thing which anybody can think of. We think Indian politicians are stupid. I think we are not as stupid as the American politicians. They might have got their degrees from Harvard, but they think like basically stupid people. And anyway, stupidity rules right now, so they make the rules. But sooner or later, stupidity will pay a heavy price, which is US will pay heavy price, not because of India, but because of the way their decision making is. They have no strategy. Many times I criticize that Indian government, whichever government, doesn't have a strategy, which is true. Even in this case, we still don't know what exactly Indian government is doing. We are only hearing it from sources that they'll do this, they'll do that, but we still have to see it. Apart from reduction in the GST, which was long overdue, it had nothing, it had no business to be where it is. But that being aside, we are not seeing any other specific countervailing measures to take care of this 50% tariff. Hopefully, they will do it because now they've been given a kick in the rear. We require a kick in the rear many a time for us to act. And the hypocrisy is while they are blaming India, US and Russia were discussing trade deals when Putin was there in Alaska. So that is how geopolitics are. So we should not worry too much. We should not think, okay, we will stop buying American goods. That is all nonsense. You can't do that because global. We are a part of a global village, and everything is, we can't just go against one particular thing. So Dow Jones, Nasdaq did very well. Dow Jones did well on Tuesday as well as on Wednesday. Nasdaq bounced back. Nvidia results came; they're very good. They come with a buyback, of course, because Nvidia has almost doubled in the last 6 months. So there will be some profit booking. Right now, the future stock of negativity there. European markets were so-so. Then Brent has come down. Brent is down to $67. It had actually gone around below 67. And gold went up to 3,400. Now it is slightly down. Silver is the stronger of the two. As I said, we hold both gold and silver. Today, what are the stocks to watch? TCS, for instance, could be a very interesting play. I'm wondering whether we need to put some money into TCS because now they are looking at starting a new AI and services transformation unit. So TCS has got the muscle power. TCS also got the intellectual power. If they get into AI and focus on AI, I think they'll do well in the coming years because AI will come into our play just like internet come into play in our lives, just like internet did in the early 2000s. JSW Steel is expanding capacity, so that should be also positive. Dr. Reddy's lab, they have won some IT, that should be positive. Textile stocks will be neutral. So we have to watch textile stocks. Actually, if you ask me, this is a good bargain hunting time for many stocks. I am not a SEBI registered advisor. Please note. So I'm just only giving you my thinking. We hold one textile stock, but otherwise we don't hold too much of textiles. Interglobe Aviation, we have to be very careful because I think about 7,000 crores worth of shares are being sold by the promoter. The promoter is continuously selling. Of course, it'll get absorbed by the mutual funds, which in my opinion is a waste because I think the promoter knows what he's doing and these guys are buying and sooner or later they'll pay a price because mutual funds are heavily into Interglobe Aviation. PB Fintech, they have got a new CEO, not CEO, who's that? Yeah, ED and CEO. So that may be an interesting thing. Biocon slowly and steadily is acquiring, getting licenses. They got a tentative nod for ANDA for sitagliptin tablets. This is for type 2 diabetes. We hold a Biocon. It has disappointed us in the sense it has not crossed 400 and remained there. We have bought around 320 to 330. We continue to hold. And then United Breweries, they are, I think, adding some 0.4 milliliter canning line at Nizam Brewery in Telangana. Then Cohance Life Sciences, they're selling, the MD, I think, is selling some shares. So one needs to be careful there. As I said, Gift Nifty is showing lower, but that is what the market mood is. Market mood is somber. So we need to, at least I will, as I said 2 days ago, we are aggressively buying into these dips. The dips may continue. One can never know when the bottom is, but we are confident that things will work around. And incidentally, yesterday, Besant, the Treasury Secretary, said that sooner or later India and US will work around. They know. Yeah, I think this is a bargaining tactic which they have done. They have tried to show to the world that when we can go against India, we can go against anybody. India was considered a close friend and ally. If they've gone against India, then they can go against any country. So that I think is more like a warning bell to the globe rather than anything to India. I think we should be okay and we are confident. We will buy on decline and we will continue to buy on decline whenever we have money. Today also we are planning to take some deliveries. We did it on Tuesday. But whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.